All right, we are live.
Yay!
Good.
All right, welcome to Unsupervised and Undercaffeinated, where I am the one that is fully undercaffeinated, and these fucks are all the ones unsupervised. Even though we have our party supervision back.
Hello, everybody. I'm glad to be back.
They're still the unsupervised fucks. Hey, that could be a party name for y'all. The unsupervised fucks.
There we go.
That's
Y'all
our
still
joke
have
party
yet to
name.
come up with one.
I've been working on it. I presented a couple ideas for the disasters.
The unsupervised fox.
So, who would like to give us a recap?
I'll do it.
I wasn't here.
I'll do it.
You're exempt
Yay.
from, oh boy, okay.
I'm
Oh
gonna
boy,
set this.
okay.
I'm gonna set the stage for this recap. This is somewhere in the near future before she goes to sleep. From her journal.
Oh dear.
Okay, endless song. It has not been a full day, but I'm going to tell you what you have missed. Mama, Papa, you listen too, okay? So we totally went through a portal to this place that kind of looked like home, but it was definitely not home. And the sky is like kind of always like a little bit dark, like kind of like not quite day and not quite night. And it was kind of really hard to walk around, but like me and brother fine because you know we've been in forest before, but Arletto wasn't doing so well. He had to be carried at one point. There's a really funny picture I'll show you later. And he also got attacked by a big plant, which is kind of funny. And we kind of fought it and we kicked its ass. And we had some help from this guy. I'm going to call him Tall, Dark, and Chiseled. And he has a shadow with him. I think he really, really liked us. Though I'm not so sure he liked everything we said, but I'm pretty sure he likes it. And I'm a little worried about Volpes because he's been kind of just skulking in the woods. But they know he's there. I can't see him, but they know he's there. And we're gonna try and find home. And I hope you can still see me because we're gonna do a lot of crazy shit. And Mama always said that no one's really gone if you always remember them.
You know, for being the unreliable narrator, that was actually really good. I enjoy it. Take a point of inspiration.
She has her moments.
Take a point of inspiration, which I think a couple of you have inspiration now.
I think Arletto's had inspiration since like session 4 from something. And
Alright.
I keep forgetting to actually use it when it might be useful.
Everybody forgets that they have inspiration when they have it.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't matter if we mark it, write it down, put a sticky note in front of us. We don't use it. We don't remember. All right, so that brings us to now. Let me adjust my sound in my ears. All right. So, before venturing deeper into the forest, you find a subtle clearing, a natural depression lined with Before venturing deeper into the forest, you find a subtle clearing, a natural depression lined with thick moss and spongy root-covered earth. The air here is slightly warmer, the fog lighter, and a faint rhythmic pulse seems to hum through the ground. It is as though the plane itself is aware of your pause and allows it. This is a rare opportunity to rest. The clearing is stable, quiet, and strangely attentive. Sitting or lying down, you feel the faint vibrations of the forest echo through your bones, a soft resonance like the pulse of some unseen heartbeat. What do you guys do?
I think at some point folks. We need to bed down, find a place where we can go to sleep.
Yeah, either that or we keep going until that happens. So I think realistically, unless something is happening before that, that's the next thing we're gonna do.
Arletto looks around the clearing. Could I roll perception to see if there is anything out of the ordinary?
Go for it.
I would like to give Arletto the help action.
Alrighty. How do you help him?
You see those trees over there? Those look pretty good. There's a cliff over there that we could hide under. That looks pretty good too. We definitely should not go near those bushes. They look a little thorny.
Yeah,
That's how
especially
it
because they're right there next to the blah 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 blahs.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm sorry,
eloquent.
What?
Agreed, sister.
Just roll your damn check.
Real quick, Master DM, I has a question
Yes.
for thee.
Answer.
Given that we're about to have a short rest, could I have already cast Pass Without Trace and be
Yes.
stealthing? So I get my
Yes.
extra plus 10
I
there.
figured that's what was going on anyway.
Yeah. So that's
I
going to
had
be
that
a
in my head anyway.
37.
Jesus.
I rolled a 27 stealth, and because I have Pass Without Trace on me, that's a 37.
Nice.
Now,
Knight, why
And
are we
my-
making the same face?
yeah.
Did your inner DM come out as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the
Yeah.
wind.
Yep.
Arletto
And
rolled
the
a
wind.
19 on perception.
All right, so you see some minor hazards like hidden roots, some soft spore patches, and some subtle planar distortions, but you're still able to set up a secure resting area. Folks, the talking words are not working for me tonight. I am mentally, physically, and frankly emotionally exhausted. There are no more spoons left.
This looks like as good a place as any to make camp for the night. We think we all need it.
Agreed.
All right, so while they're making camp, we're going to flash over to Valpez.
Hello.
Valpez, you've been, let's just put it out as fucked up since the void. Very mentally and emotionally fucked.
Yeah.
So you've kind of been watching from afar. You've stayed close to the party because, well, Tempe. But you've been at a distance, just out of sight, out of their sight, up in the trees. And following them along, and you saw Ember pop up, but what were your thoughts when you saw Ember? Especially as close as he was to Tempe.
Volpez has not been traveling on the ground. I want to state that. He has been going from tree to tree to tree because of how densely packed this forest is. Which essentially allows him to avoid the magic undergrowth. When the newcomer popped up, he decided to sit back and watch during the fight. Solely because right at that moment he was not ready to be in yet another fight, not after what had recently occurred. And just kind of observed him, noticing the thing with him. It's not something he's... Give me a second here. I want to check something within his backstory. This is actually important information, and I had not pulled up my Google Drive stuff yet.
Okay,
So,
I am about to send y'all a pic of a if I fits I sits from Everest.
Nice.
Give me a second here. I need Volpe's backstory. Because I need to know something here. Because I think I remember a detail, and I need to make sure I'm remembering this detail correctly. Not you. Not you. You. Did I not put the information here? I thought I did. So the information must be here. Correct. Nope, that's the wrong part of the list. Will you vote faster? Good grief. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Yeah, I was right. Okay. So he is not unsurprised by the thing behind Ember. He recognizes what it is. And thus knows what Ember is, in a way. To let DM and that is so cute. To let DM know reasoning, Volpe's father was multiclassed and the same exact class and subclass as Ember. So
Okay.
Volpe recognizes what this is. He is... You may or may not have heard a branch break when he got a little too close to Temperance for Volpe's comfort. Who's kind of there in the background. But he didn't do anything. It was more of just a, I don't know you and I don't like you're that close to her. She does not need any more bullshit. Back up like 3 steps, buddy.
Okay.
When he sees them bedding down for the night, he does like a quick around the area, just to kind of like make sure nothing is about to come near them. And then comes back to where they're bedding down. He's just kind of still watching and waiting.
That one that just came back. Hi.
Sorry, camera froze.
I'll afford you the same information that I gave Arletto.
Okay. That makes sense.
There's only those minor hazards right now.
Yeah. While they are like finally truly starting to settle a bit and might be starting to talk about who's taking what watch when, Volpe is going to silently drop down behind Ember. Just behind him. Yeah, he hasn't said anything. He's just standing right behind Ember.
I would ask what your passive perception is. But no matter what it is, with that stealth roll,
Cheap.
you don't know a goddamn thing landed. Anything. Yeah, anything. You don't perceive anything,
Fine.
so...
I need to see you coming to get you.
But the rest of the group, if they ever face Ember, would see him.
Is anybody looking over like Ember's direction when Vulpes drops?
I think this is about the point where Tempe's like sitting down writing in her. So I have no idea what's going on.
Arletto would have. Oh, go ahead.
Tenacity would probably be just like moving his head like on a swivel, and would probably glance the drop down as it happens, but doesn't say anything and keeps looking around.
All
right. Okay.
That is
Here for it.
That is
Okay,
about what
just as a
Arletto had
quick-
been going. Oh, go ahead.
Just a quick little thing as an informational point for those who watch us. Knight here actually DMs games we've been in, so this is a little bit of a get back.
A little bit.
Don't worry. Because they're only starting new games in a couple months.
A little bit of a get back.
So wait, did you just
All
say
right.
Arletto also sees and says nothing?
Yes.
I mean, to be fair, it's not like it's behavior out of the ordinary for Vulpes. You do just kind of like see the shadows and back in.
Yeah.
You do kind of just apparate in.
It's just kind of up. It's like you look away, you looked over, he's not there. You look away, you look back over, he's there. He's like, yeah, that's normal at this point.
Mm-hmm. It's like, oh, okay, he's here now. Just gonna keep looking
Tempe
around.
was right. He was following us. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so what do you do, Vulpes? You drop down behind him.
And just kind of like looking down at him, just kind of observing him for a moment. And then I'm going to look over to Tenacity.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to look
Last
over
thing
to
I heard
Tenacity.
before Discord discorded was he's just kind of looking down.
He's looking down at him, observing him, and then he just kind of looks over at Tenacity. I think I'll take watch with the newbie tonight.
Sounds good to me.
So you hear a voice
Ember?
sound directly behind you.
Can I?
How tall is
can
Ember again?
I-
He's 6'3". I'm 6'7". I got my 4 inches.
And would you allow me to act as though I sensed him coming anyways?
Like pretending you sensed him coming anyways? Like playing it off like you're not spooked?
I would like it to at least not react.
That's up to you if he reacts or not.
Okay. Well, if it's up to me, I don't react at all.
Okay. Spoiling my fun, I see.
It's about time you got here. It's okay. They were only fighting for their lives and walking for several hours. It's good to see you, though. I'm Ember.
As you kind of like turn
Smoke.
and look at Vulpes, he does not have his mask up currently. So you see some gnarly ass scars on his face. You can see his teeth through 3 lines of stretched skin here, like something scratched his face and gouged right into the flesh of the cheek, allowing you
And
to
this is
see those teeth.
This is a mask or without the mask?
No, that is without the mask. That is his face. You can see that one eye is has like an orange sclera and almost like this yellowish red of the iris with a white pupil, whereas the other eye has a black sclera and has this nice crimson red iris with a normal black pupil. So it's like a normal eye for what you would expect of him versus whatever the fuck that is.
God. I mean, Yeah, it's good to meet you, though. Ember, this is Smoke.
And that good night. Nice. And he just kind of puts his mask back up. And just for the fun of it, he just conjures a pine cone and just tosses it at Arlilo. Reason. Just does it.
Mm-hmm.
I see your
Could
feeling.
I reach into the mind of Temperance for a moment and ask what the pine cone is about?
That is a dangerous tornado.
Yeah, I was waiting for
That
him
is
to
a
explain what
very
he was doing because I was
dangerous-
like, if this is a detect thoughts thing, that's wild, but this is different. Okay. Whoo!
Yeah, no,
Disappointed.
same.
She's just gonna kind of look around for a second. Right. He kind of does that to get his attention. I'm not really sure when it started. Did she say you were a knight? Like for a princess?
I mean, I am always looking for a princess, but I mean, not traditionally, no.
Oh god, there's gonna be 2 of them.
Moth, I looked dead at you when I peeked, when I dropped my hand below my eye.
Mm-hmm.
I looked dead at you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dear God.
God damn it. You're a Thurian is showing night.
No. My knight is showing.
Oh, ha ha.
No, I've heard that reference before. It's something similar to what I am. Apparently.
Is this out loud or is this mental communication?
I was having it in our heads.
Okay.
Telepathic.
Cool. I'm so sorry. I also think as we approach the end of the initial conversation and she goes back to her notebook, you just hear her start singing in her head.
Fair enough.
Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down.
Basically. That's about right.
The entire soundtrack for Wicked starts playing.
Lopez, sir, are you doing okay?
No.
Okay. Well, one of these watches, if you'd like. I have an ear open.
No.
That's fair.
He just like goes up into one of the trees. Just settles himself for the moment. And following behind, sniffing at your feet, is a cat. And this cat has wings. She just kind of looks up at you. And blinks.
Tenacity will grab like a little bit of ration and feed Murmur.
The cat just kind of like flies up to Volpez and curls up with him. But has settled herself in a loaf position so that she's able to watch everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And for some reason,
She
you
is
don't know
loaf.
why, but it looks like Charmer is being judgmental.
Mm-hmm.
Then again, it is a cat.
I was about to say.
So, Lopez, are you and Ember, are the two of you going to be taking first, second, or third watch? 'Cause I'll take one.
I can take first watch.
Okay. Wake me for the second one, either of you.
All right. I'll take the last.
Velpez had actually requested to take his first watch with Ember.
Ah, understood. All right.
So Temperance and I will take the final watch.
Yeah, that would be good.
Well, looks like Arletto's not getting to talk to Volpez yet.
Nope. That is another history check for Arletto's books.
Instead, he's stuck with me.
And he's still got a pine cone to the head. Which I feel like at this point Arletto just expects.
Yes, he does.
Those don't go away, by the way. They are fully conjured into existence. So have you been like keeping them?
I don't think Arletto has been. Niblet, on the other hand. I think Niblet's been hoarding them.
Niblet is hoarding the
100%.
pine cones.
Nice.
Yeah. This has been like a running gag that every time Velpez has watch before Arletto and has to wake up Arletto, he will druid craft a pine cone and throw it at Arletto's head.
Okay.
It is a running gag, essentially.
Gotcha.
Just like Arletto not getting to talk to Volpez at this
Yes.
point.
Yep.
Arletto and Velpez have just kind of this polarity of running gag with each other. That is
All right.
their friendship.
Yeah, oh, very much so. So you guys bed down. And I need a. Okay, that was for that. I need a survival check
Uh,
from
Nice.
either one of you, or a one of you can help the other.
I got a
Advantage.
+6 to survival. What have you got, Knight?
I got a +5. I'll let you do it.
All right. Also, remind me, you're a human, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So, with his assistance, that's going to be a natural 20 plus 6 for 26.
Okay.
How much of y'all missed me?
Okay. So what do you guys do on your watch? Volpez will kind of like leave his cat up in the tree and has hopped down to kind of like ensure everyone is okay where they are. He just kind of like paces around the camp before coming back to where Ember is. He looks over at Smoke. You named your Echo?
Oh, well. He had to have a name. You say Echo, but it's not. It's not like that. He's his own person.
Raises eyebrow.
We're just connected. Rations? And he just offers you some dried fruit.
He'll pull down his mask and crunch on a few.
I don't want to be too forward, but what got you?
A dragonborn that did not like my father and decided, because my father was dead, to take it out on me.
Huh. Monsters and men. There's rarely a difference.
There are too many monsters in the world. Not enough good men.
Yeah.
My father was an Echo Knight. His Echo looked like a werewolf.
Interesting. Huh. Werewolves are cool. I mean, as long as they're not after you. That's what did you do?
He was the lead hunter for our village.
Oh, that makes sense. Yeah.
They didn't hunt prey. They hunted monsters. The forest near us was filled with them. Had to keep them back to keep them from going after the villagers.
Huh. Well, that kind of that explains kind of. They all said that you guys chased in after a kid, and that kind of tracks, I guess. It's kind of wild to think you guys have been plane hopping and chasing gods, or getting chased by gods.
Volpeus just kind of groans. More like I went to go find a place to settle quietly, and I met her, and now my life is upside down, more than it already was. She ran. I followed so she wouldn't die.
She might be a little impulsive.
He just raises an eyebrow like a little.
She seems fun though. Nice.
She is more than that.
During you guys' conversation, you're also, looking around and whatnot. I need a perception check from both of you.
Hey, Smoke, give me advantage. I don't know how that works actually.
I don't think your Echo can give you advantage on things.
Okay.
I don't think so. I haven't played an Echo Knight, and I haven't seen them played enough to know without digging.
Give me a second here.
I rolled a dirty 20.
Got an 18 here. Creation, why do you do these things to me? Fuck off.
Give me a d6 roll from both of you.
Echo Knight.
If you roll a 6, re-roll.
Yeah, stop that. Oh, I hate these. Give me a second here. Reading something. Yeah, because it is
also
not
do guidance.
actually a physical thing, it cannot give you advantage. It can't even give you advantage in a fight.
Rude. Oh well.
Right?
You said a D6?
Yep.
And you said reroll if it's a 6.
Yep.
God damn it!
You roll 2 6s. 3.
I'm not even in roll 20,
What?
and I can tell by the reactions.
Okay. I rolled the damn die. I rolled it 5 times. I rolled it 5 times, and I got 4 6s. I finally got a 1.
Save that for damage. Goodness.
I know, right?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Roll 20,
Use
I
it
love
now.
you too.
Use it now.
This is why we can't have nice things.
Roll 20, I love you too, but please save these really good rolls for fucking damage and fighting. Oh my god, but I appreciate your love.
All
Thank
right,
you,
so
RGJesus.
you guys are looking around as you're talking, and you notice around the other 3 that nearby spores seem to just pulse gently in rhythm with each sleeper's heartbeat. You can give me an Arcana or Nature check if you'd like.
I don't know shit about Arcana, but I can probably do Nature. I'm also shitty at Nature, but we'll see what happens.
Ooh.
I'm very shitty at Nature. I don't know what the fuck's going on. That's a 3.
You said Arcana
See, I
or
can
Nature?
roll badly.
Arcana or Nature.
6.
Yeah, you guys just see that the spores are just pulsing faintly with the people's heart, your other party members' heartbeats. Doesn't seem to be doing anything. Just a faint boom, 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 in sync with each individual's heartbeat. And it only goes like a foot out from them.
Oh. So it was doing something similar like this. Before I met you guys, the trees were moving with my
This
breath.
forest is a living thing. Most forests are, but this one is in a different way. I'm going to go over to one of the trees and do as I did once before, early on in this game. Where, give me a second here to see if I can find the particular note on it.
I
there it is.
vaguely remember what you did.
Yeah, I go over to the tree and I just very lightly carve a symbol into it. The symbol of Llewellyn.
I don't
was,
remember what I did for that.
and then just to kind of like show this is what the symbol looks like.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a second here. So it's a triangle with 3 strikes down. And then the 2 branching off lines and X's on them for like antlers.
Yeah.
Kind of like a deer skull.
What's the purpose behind it this time?
Same purpose as before, to alert him where I am, that I am in a forest again because of the type of being he is. And to just kind of like, should he have a way to this forest or something, maybe he could come here. Maybe he knows something. Maybe he can send a message of some kind. I don't know. But because of the nature of the creature that he is, it's just kind of a... In Volpeza's mind, this is a symbol of protection. This is his way of going, I know one of the forest. He is a protector. Back the fuck off.
All right. You carve the symbol in, and for now, it is still there. Kind of glows a faint like violet.
Mm-hmm.
That's about it.
Volpez will then return to Ember's side. You saw him do
Anything
this, by
else?
the way. He didn't hide what he was doing. So you saw him do this.
What was that for?
At one point, I was never safe. He who made me safe. He is of the trees, of the forest. That is his symbol. He is not a god, but he may as well be.
Anything else?
No.
Who and how wakes up Tenacity?
You know what? I've got the perfect thing for this. And no, it is not a pine cone.
Oh, okay. The pine cone's just for him?
That's just for Arletto. That's just for Arletto. No, I got something special for Tenacity.
Why? Why the pine cone, though? Like, you're glossing over that. That's new to me.
Literally just because I thought it was funny outside of character.
Oh.
Literally just because I thought it was funny. That is literally, there is no importance behind the pine cone. It is literally just because it is funny. And also in relation to the fact that during my childhood, squirrels used to throw pine cones at me. This is a true thing. That happened. Stupid squirrels.
Yeah. Squirrels have a habit of throwing acorns around here.
Yeah.
I was gonna say mine were acorn caps.
Little bastards.
Mine are
The caps.
But I have the perfect thing for Tenacity. So you know those mushrooms that are like, they had the really long stalks and like the shorter cap?
Don't know where you're going with this. I'm
I'm going
concerned.
to craft one of those.
Okay.
So it looks very inappropriate.
Mm-hmm.
It's a nice
What are
big
you doing with it?
I'm gonna throw it at his face.
Literally mushroom stamp him.
Mm-hmm.
Look, Volpez has noticed what Tenacity is about.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, you know what? Since he likes that weird shit, here.
All right. Tenacity, how do you wake up to that?
I haven't had what?
Mushroom.
Oh, it's just a mushroom. Oh, I'm sad now. That's totally.
Volpez is already up in the tree.
Just checks the mushroom.
Please tell me it hits Arletto.
I did not check it his way.
Darn it.
Please tell me it hits your sister.
Yes!
No.
Just a blind chuck and it hits Temperance.
I don't like
What do you
this
want me
imagery
to
very
roll?
much.
Oh no. Like, roll like a d4. If it's odds, it hits Arletto. If it's evens, it hits your sister.
Yeah.
This now just went from funny to weird.
Mhm.
Like I said, a blind throw. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm hoping for Arletto.
Yeah. I had to throw a second option in there though.
Yeah, I'm just hoping for Arletto.
A 2.
Which one did I say it was again?
I
Did
think
it just hit his sister?
I think you hit his sister.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
did, but that's okay because I'm asleep. Then I definitely didn't notice because that's a 4.
It's just weird.
Nice.
It's just like
Rule asleep.
the mushroom just like hits her and like bounces off of her and rolls away. I'm guessing.
Pretty much.
Oh no.
And then Pearl just comes crawling out from my bodice, sniffs around it, and then comes back.
I mean, it is
Just this
an
little
edible
white
mushroom.
sugar glider just crawls out of her bodice, walks over, sniffs it, comes back.
And snuggles back in there. You just see like it wiggle its little bottom, and like a phoom sound as it finally fits.
All of a sudden, Tenacity looks down and hears that angry noise from Murmur. It's like, I know. You wanted your beauty sleep. Here, go curl up with Temperance. And he'll fly over, glide over. We'll probably curl in the nook of her elbow.
All right.
Volpez is keeping a very good hold on the flying cat who has noticed the rodents.
The flying rodent.
It's just like no.
Rodent is friend, not food.
What you want me to roll, DM?
All right, I need a survival check off the top.
All right. Whoosh. Ooh, that's an 8.
Okay, I need a D6.
Okay. That's a 2.
One I was hoping it wasn't.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Boy.
So you get up, you're kind of still groggy, and you kind of hear what sounds like faint whispers drifting through the clearing, repeating like fragments of conversation or thought. Like it's almost like you hear bits and pieces, like a word here, a syllable there, a phrase here of your conversation right after the fight earlier. And then throughout your journey here and while you were here. Give me an insight check. Oh boy, this is going to be interesting.
Uh, 17.
Nice. So you actually, surprisingly, somehow it clicks that the plane seems to be recording sound in a way. It remembers sound. It remembers things.
I think it's a good thing Arletto is not talking to Volpez here.
You know, I'm going to do a hard agree on that.
So what does Tenacity do with that information that somehow he gleaned?
Well, he is going to be like me, like what I'm doing right now. He's not going to write it in a notebook, but what he is going to do is he's going to file that for later. I don't know if I'm going to allow him immediately to catch on the fact that any conversation he has with people, he might have to be careful because other people will be able to hear it. But we'll see how that goes. Um.
And to top it all
As
off, you get +1 to your first perception check after the rest after tonight.
Beans. Is that all that happens to me? Other
Yep.
than
What is what do you do with the rest of your watch?
tenacity will still keeping his eyes out on the wilderness will gather up all of his things that he brought with him over to the campfire, and he is going to set up a small shrine, and he is going to pray to the Moonweaver.
Okay.
I'm thinking of what he's going to say. Lady, I don't know what to do. I am kind of in a weird place right now. I don't know. I don't know what to trust anymore. I don't know if I can trust my own senses. I don't know if I can trust my own memory. Not to mention, I remember a false memory of dying in my dreams and of you saving me and taking on a new oath. But since all of it was fake, he just kind of trails off from that thought.
Give me a religion check.
Oh boy. Yeah, that's cocked. Oh, much better. 13. 15 minus 2. Bless you.
Gesundheit.
Bless you.
Bless you.
Thank you. That one hurt the jugulars.
Oof.
Yeah, that was one. That was a fun one. Ow. Nasty, you trail off. Open your eyes. And almost like Princess Leia at the beginning of episode 4, Obi-Wan, you're my only hope. You kind of see the Moonweaver, but like crackly and fading in and out, but there. And she says to you, "Dear Isaiah, I know that this is a confused time for you. But just that it all real. Your oath stands." Beyond, you devote yourself to me. No, this is not Discord messing up. This is me.
Yeah, I know that. I can
Just for
see
clarity.
you working out which word that I would hear.
Yeah, just for clarity around across the board. This is not Discording. This is me. Obvious. I accept this and commit. And you see her saying other things, kind of, but it's so in and out. And it's almost like the Rose Tyler eye as she fades out.
Donde está my shit?
Much like that.
Yeah.
It's very much the Rose Tyler eye as she fades out. You hear her saying other things, but you can't quite make out what. You see her saying other things, but you can't quite make out what. But you definitely feel a different sense of power from her, as you now have access to your clerical.
Nice. I love you, Moonweaver, but why aren't the gods more straightforward? You'll just keep watch.
Give me a
Thunder
D.
would know.
Give me another D6 roll, and if it's a 6, re-roll it. Please don't roll 4 in a row.
I'm sorry.
That's a 1.
You see the same thing they saw. You see around at least everyone that's not in a tree. And even faintly almost around the tree itself that Volpez is on. You see about a foot out from everyone that's asleep, from everybody else. The spores just pulsing gently in the rhythm of everyone's heartbeat individually. You can give me an Arcana or a Nature check if you so desire.
Okay. Huh. How's a dirty one nature sound to you, DM?
Just like them, you just see it pulsing faintly and can't make hide nor hair of it.
Hmm.
Anything else you want to do?
No. I've seen and remember Stranger Things. And Tenacity will signal to Murmur to wake Temperance up. And so Murmur will just like start gently nibbling and like pawing at Temperance's face.
And how do you wake up Arletto?
He'll go over to Arletto and he'll nudge him and say, Arletto, it's time to wake up.
Arletto's already
All right,
kind
Tempe.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Arletto's already kind of half awake when you come over and nudge him, and he nods and stands up and stretches.
Hey, by the way, I noticed some things just to be aware of. Around all of you during watch, I saw in the tree that Lopez is currently in. Around the tree and around all of you, I saw mushrooms pulsing, almost like they were beating to something. I couldn't make heads or tails of it, but another thing to be aware of, apparently, this place remembers sounds, and I'll let you figure out what to do with that. And he'll walk over to his tent and go to sleep.
How long does it take to actually wake Tempe up?
I think it only takes like a few minutes longer than that because it takes her a minute to realize it's not in her dream. And then she's just kind of like, stop it! Stop it!
All right. So I need a survival check from either both of you, or one of you can give the other advantage.
I'm pretty sure Arletto should give Tempe advantage.
Okay. Sure. You sure about that? Yeah, with advantage, that's an 11.
All right. I need a D6 roll
From both of us?
from either one of you.
I'll let you do it
There.
since I did the survival.
3. Does Tempe also need
What
to
was
roll?
it?
I rolled a 3.
No. Okay. So as you're getting up and getting moving and kind of waking up, you kind of feel the roots underfoot subtly trembling and shifting a little bit. At first you think it's just sleepy's tired, just waking up, but it continues. And like both of you feel this. Give me either survival or Arcana check.
I'm doing Arcana.
I'm doing Arcana. Okay, 19.
23.
Right, so both of you you realize that the roots seem to respond to your presence because it's happening like directly under you. And you both now have advantage on your next check to navigate through the plane.
Nice.
Maybe this time Arletto won't fall.
This was one that tenacity needed.
Is he gonna ooh woo again?
Listen, Tenacity did okay navigating. His sister was just in his way.
Kicking the trident under his foot. All right, so what do you guys do on your watch?
Arletto's quiet for the first few minutes, thinking mostly actually about what Tenacity just told him about the plane remembering sound, and after a couple minutes, he glances over at Temperance and says, I don't think Tenacity told you. He noticed something strange on his watch. This plane, this place, it keeps a memory of sound and conversations, I think. So, be careful that you do not say things you would have not have others hear.
That's good to know.
How are you holding up after what happened in the void back there?
I'm okay. I think.
Could Arletto insight that?
Sure.
Persuasion or deception? Tempe.
Yeah.
Arletto rolled a 7.
Yeah, no, she definitely seems to be genuine. That she's doing okay.
That's good.
Do you think he's going to be okay? And she's gonna point towards Volpez.
Arletto takes a long time to answer as he thinks through. But after probably 5 minutes of silence looking at Volpez and a couple times almost going to speak, but then pausing again, thinking about it some more, he finally says, in time, probably. I don't know how long it will take. And I don't know how much control he will have in the meantime.
Do you think we can trust the newbie?
At least don't think that he is... The way the world shifts around him, it feels slightly wrong, and it's the kind of thing I do not think the Queen of Feathers would allow if she was trying to trick us again, so I do not think we need to be worried on that account. But I don't know for sure. He treats his echo like a different person, a different entity than himself, which is unusual. But wandering for a long time can do strange things to one's mind. So, that is not necessarily an indictment that he cannot be trusted. Just keep an eye on him. For a bit longer, at least.
I think he's kind of charming.
Arletto
So maybe it'll be okay.
Arletto quietly glances back to the trees and doesn't really answer for a few seconds before saying, I suppose he is that, but we shall see.
How are you doing?
One moment. As she says that, he reaches under his sleeve and draws out one of his daggers. And the one that is cracked and strangely has these strange glowing lines in them. And he holds it up for a bit and says, do you remember when I gave this up back after we went through the portal?
No?
Well...
You gave that away?
Yes. I gave it to the old man at the crossroads, or whatever it was. I did not realize until I had given it up how much it meant to me. And I did not realize until I got it back there in the void, that I still have use for it. This blade, until today, when we fought that monster, had not been used in combat in well over a century, because I could not bear to look at it. I'm still trying to figure out what exactly that means. And he lays the dagger out on his lap.
She's gonna kind of like point like over it, like over the cracks. Is it broken, or was it always like that?
This, and he traces his finger along the cracks, not actually touching the blade of the dagger, just a quarter of an inch over top of it. This is new. This happened in the void back there in the fight, when all of the rage and the guilt tied to this blade came back to me all at once. It used to be identical to this one, and he reaches over and draws the other one. But now it is different. It may be something more. I'm not quite sure. I need to study it some.
Are you going to take the time to do that tonight, or?
Yes, I
Pocket
am.
it for now.
Yep.
All right.
And because of the 4-hour long rest, Arletto's long rest would have already been concluded for this night, correct?
Technically, yes.
It might not matter. It does not matter. That's a 31.
Yeah, no, that does not matter. Wow, no. Okay.
That's natural 20.
Yeah. No. Okay. So you take your time. You study the new cracks and whatnot, and the glow that. Wow, I'm surprised I remembered that glow that comes from those cracks, and you feel connected to it in a way that you never have before. Like you actually know how to use this and what to do with it. Remind me, it only does the piercing damage, right?
It is now was going to be level 1 now that he is attuned to it, which does 1d4 piercing and 1d4 psychic.
And 1d4 what?
Psychic. The main damage type is still piercing.
Okay, psychic. All right. Yeah, because I was going to add a damage type to it if it didn't. So, okay. All right. Anything else?
I think Temperance is just watching him study this blade, and just before we're finishing our watch, Arletto, you're pretty smart about things. I'd like to pick your brain about something, but I don't want to talk about it here. And she's gonna motion to the tree. But at some point, I want your opinion on these. She's gonna pull her collar back and pull her sleeve up to show to point out the cracks on her skin.
Arletto. So this is right before everybody else starts getting up and stirring for the day, right?
Yeah. And just as a reminder, they the way that they look on her skin looks like they'd be cracks in porcelain.
Not here. We can talk about it. I will think about it. Just tell me when.
Thank you.
All right, both everyone, I need one more d6, and if it's a 6, reroll.
From both of us or just one?
Both y'all.
5.
3.
Hey, something this time. So, Arletto. As you're studying your dagger and you feel the power and the connection to it, you see and you feel and almost see just faint vibrations throughout the clearing. Give me an Arcana check if you would like to.
Dirty 20.
Right, so you detect some residual planar, call them signatures of magic, manifesting as those vibrations, and you now have advantage on your next Arcana or Insight check. And Tempe, yours was 3?
Yeah, 3.
All right, so you are looking around, and just like when you were first getting up, you notice, in addition to the roots, you notice moss subtly shifts underfoot. Wherever you move, and it seems to be just localized to where you are. Like the forest is reacting to your presence. You now have advantage on your first 2 checks to navigate.
Nice.
All right. Anything else?
Not from Arlotta.
Anything else from Tempe?
Nope.
So the night ends, and the clearing seems to respond to everyone's renewed presence as you guys get up, and you've got your hit points back, you've got your spell slots back. You actually got a chance to rest for the first time in how long?
A while.
Mhm.
I mean, even standing feels heavier now with awareness. Like the forest has remembered you in different ways. You rise refreshed but quietly aware. Every movement, sound, and even the act of resting has been recorded. The Twilight material plane watches and learns. With careful steps, you continue onward, attuned to its silent attentiveness. It greets you not with, what you think would be morning or night, but continuity. It's a world that simply has not stopped. There's no sense of really waking, only the realization that your eyes are open and the realm around you has been awake the entire time. The trees are closer, crowding inward as if curious about your dreaming. Ancient trunks twist at angles that weren't there when you fell asleep. The fog hangs low and heavy, not drifting so much as waiting. Your bedrolls feel slightly damp, not from dew, but from the plane's quiet insistence on touching everything it shelters. The air tastes faintly metallic, like the moment before a storm, though no clouds exist here, and no storm will ever break. The plane seems to have adjusted to you. Small things have changed, yet tiny yet impossible to ignore. Nothing here feels hostile, but nothing here is passive. It feels as though the entire plane has been quietly rearranging itself while you slept, studying you, mimicking you, learning what a you even is. You slept. It didn't. And now it's trying to understand what that means. The silence is absolute. No birds, no insects, no rustling leaves, just the gentle rhythmic creak of trees that sway without wind, keeping time with a pulse you cannot hear, but feel somewhere deep between your ribs. I need each of you to choose one of the following checks to make, and only one. Insight, perception, arcana, or nature.
I'll make perception.
I'll make Arcana.
Insight.
And multiple people can make the same, but you can only make one each.
Okay.
Can we go and roll it now?
Yes.
I'll make Arcana. Do I have to use the advantage on this roll, or can I choose not to?
It is on your next Arcana.
Okay. Fuck yeah! 31. I didn't even roll the second die.
Was it a nat 20?
Yes.
Roll it just to see if you get a second one.
No, that's a 7 plus 11 for 18.
Volpez, you're taking which one?
Perception, and I rolled a 20.
30.
Yeah, dirty 20. Also, I am going to state that I, as a person, not as Volpez, am on edge because we are in a forest with no sound. I grew up near the
Very much so.
Appalachians.
Very, very, very much
That's
so.
a
Very much so.
bad thing.
That one knows Appalachia lore, and that one of us grew up in Appalachia.
Hi.
That's why I did that.
Cool.
To unsettle the players, much less
This
the
is-
characters.
I grew up near the Appalachians. They were right over there. No.
We know what that means.
That
Sammy,
means
what-
we go in the opposite direction.
I
Right.
rolled a 15 insight.
I did 19 Arcana.
Tenacity.
18 perception.
Damn, and a low of 15. Not bad.
Everyone passed the DCs.
Beautiful.
Yeah, the DCs weren't super high, but still.
We do
All right.
love passing DCs.
Yes.
Arletto. And Tempe. It runs in theme with what happened during your watch. You still feel the hum of magic running beneath the soil. And it feels almost like a tug forward, like a guiding thread. You have an awareness of like magical density pockets, for lack of a better term. And you get the sense that just like you guys are trying to read the plane, it is reading back at you. Lopez and Tenacity. You said perception, right? Tenacity?
Yeah.
All right. You guys see roots. You guys, as you're looking around and as you're walking, you see subtly, but you can see the roots moving when you blink, and light pooling almost where the plane wants you to walk. And just like Ember said before he got to you guys, you see the faint breathing of distant trunks that seems to match your individual breathing patterns.
Oh,
And Ember.
just, real quick,
Go ahead.
Lopez is still going route through branches and trees. He's not walking on the ground.
Okay. He saw everyone trip too many times.
More of that just seems to be his go-to.
Ember,
Keep an aerial view.
Yes.
you feel almost like a soft warmth go up your spine. And the fog seems to pull back from you just subtly. And you get the sense that the forest is acknowledging you. And the same thing happens around smoke.
Did you feel that too? This place is awake. You should be careful and respectful. Do I sense that it's not just acknowledging me, but maybe greeting me?
In a way.
Can I look for more signs here? Are we following a path or just making one?
Yes.
Do I sense the path is changing? What do these woods want of us?
Give me both an arcana and an investigation, because this is going to be a combination.
Roll 2 dice or 1 dice and just say what they both would be?
2 dice.
Okay. Arcana, investigation. 1 is cocked just enough that I oh man, it's not going to show it. But 1 is definitely. Give me the. There we go.
Give me the.
Where you at?
Like just on the point.
Just enough.
Yeah,
Just
that's
enough.
tough.
Just enough that I can't say double natural 20s, but
Yeah,
at least 1 is.
that's for sure cocked.
That is 100% cocked. It landed point in the hole.
That was funny.
Let that be a natural 20.
No, just
With the way it
natural
was.
20 and a 19. So cock was the first one. That was the Arcana, which means I'm pretty sure it's going to be an 18.
Okay.
Arcana, 18, and then investigation, natural 20.
Or
Minus
a
1. 19.
19. Okay. Oh, yeah, because they're both the same. Yeah. Okay. I will still honor the nat 20 on that.
Yes.
So you're looking around and you see, as you think about going in a particular path or going a particular way, the fog seems to thin in that way you like mentally lean towards. You see the light is gathering to reveal safe paths. Branches are bending away from your steps. And it's almost like the plane is guiding you the safe route, the way you won't really get tripped up. And it's actually pulling its roots and everything back.
Interesting.
Just a little bit. All of
It's
you
nice, but where
get
are
plus. All of you get +2 to one navigation roll of your choice. Doesn't have to be the next one, just one of them. That applies to survival checks, navigating through any spatial anomalies that might happen because this place is fluid. Time is a soup. Space is a soup.
The ocean is a soup.
Technically, the ocean's a soup. And checks to avoid looped or shifting terrain. Additionally, you get advantage on one disorientation resistance roll. We haven't come up against any of those yet.
Okay.
But when the plane warps geometry, twists gravity, or disrupts sense of direction, you still remain grounded. This would apply to like wisdom saves, perception checks, and warped spaces. Any rolls involving planar vertigo or orientation loss. And personally, player brain suggests you bank this until things get weird.
No shit. Because they're not weird yet, obviously.
Yeah, this is the normal.
I'm going
Yeah.
to do something weird.
Oh God.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Well,
While you're doing the weird thing,
okay.
and because all of you succeeded, I have if 3 or more of you succeed. All of you succeeded. These DCs. The fog is doing that parting thing, not just around Ember and Smoke. It's doing it around everybody. A faint, instinctive path presents itself where you would not have to do those athletics or acrobatics checks. And any of the weird geometry of the plane, the trees just doing the little thing, things just being 5 degrees off, yes, seems to not happen near as often. What is your weird thing? And I will copy and paste this for my note takers once we're done.
So with my Arcana check and then hearing Ember talking about it being awake, Temperance just is overwhelmed with this feeling of it's like when you're being watched by a cat, where it's just kind of sitting really still, deciding what you're gonna do. And then he said, "Be respectful." So she's gonna let everyone walk in front of her a little bit. And she's just gonna kind of look around at the trees and go, "So I don't know if you understand me, and I'm really sorry we're walking all over you, but I really just want to go home. Thank you." And then she's just gonna keep walking.
Night.
All of you hear on the wind. All of you hear on the wind very faintly Temperance's voice. You understand home.
Oh. 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 It's copying our voices and what we're saying to learn language to be able to communicate back at us. I saw this on a Doctor Who episode. I saw this on a Doctor Who episode. I don't like this.
2 of them. Two episodes now.
The library.
And both on the same planet. Oh no, I wasn't thinking the library.
Yeah, I was thinking the library.
Midnight. I was thinking midnight.
Fuck that.
The libraries were
I love that they brought midnight back.
Yeah, I remember midnight, but I was also thinking of the library.
where my mind went to.
Yeah.
Hey, who
that's-
turned out the lights? Hey, who turned out the lights?
Are you my mummy?
Mommy.
Doctor Who episodes that are surprisingly okaspook.
And they're all Stephen Moffat episodes.
And they were all David Tennant.
Uh-huh. Anyway,
My mother has the entire collection of the latest Doctor Who's. I should watch those.
I currently borrowed from a friend, have the DVDs for 9 through 12.
Nice.
Anyway. What is everyone's kind of, I kind of know everyone's emotional state. Never mind. I'm not going to answer that. I'm not going to ask that because I kind of know most everyone's emotional state right now.
Our emotional state is nope.
Oh, I'm totally fine.
That's
Arletto,
a lie, and you know it.
You don't know.
As you guys are walking through and everything, additionally, the plane seems to almost greet you more so than it did Ember. Moss kind of arranges itself back where Moss normally would be. North side of trees. Oh, good God. I did it again.
Is it?
Is it?
I did
Is
it
it
again.
roses?
Is it roses?
Is it roses?
Rose petals. Unseen petals.
Let's go.
I just wrote petals, but I know where you guys are gonna go.
It's always roses.
It's
Oh,
always
no.
roses.
Oh no.
Petals seem to fall around you. The air temperature around you seems to shift into a comfortable zone for you. Like it is fully accepting you being there. Oh, I just figured out the perfect spot for your gift, Raya.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. That's kind of what I figured just happened.
You saw the click just now?
No, it was the second you said I did it again, and I was like,
All right.
I'm happy.
I need a survival check from everyone.
Would this be with advantage for Tempe and I?
It is on your next one, is it not?
Yep, I just wanted to make sure this was that roll, not a different survival check.
Fuck.
Oh, that's going to be pretty hard to beat.
It's good that I had advantage on that.
I wish I had advantage.
As you're moving, it seems like the movement is a negotiation, but you've got the upper hand. Because of the last 2 hours and your watches overnight. You've got the upper hand, and the plane is kind of giving you a break to a point. The plane is alive, but not always in ways you recognize. It shifts around you, subtle, patient, deliberate. It's still watching your every.
And he froze.
Yeah.
It feels noticed
Donde
and cataloged.
está my shit?
I have done the returning, and I didn't know I left. What was the last word you heard?
Right after it was alive.
Yeah.
But not in ways you recognize. It shifts around you, subtle, patient, and deliberate. And each movement seems observed. Each glance at a branch or fog-wrapped path feels noticed, cataloged almost. The force doesn't act with malice, but with intelligence. Going back to the library, living paper. Anyway, it weighs you, measures you, and remembers. You notice small anomalies like a spider web stretched impossibly between two rocks, dew that gathers only on the side of trees facing away from you, and fungi that exude soft light patterns that almost seem like symbols. Every step is an interaction, a subtle dialogue with the environment. What was your survival checks?
30-20 for
14.
Arletto.
18.
Madam. What was yours, Knight?
14.
14 and a 10 for tenacity.
I got a 9.
Oh, fun. You are having fun.
Volpez is having a bad day. Volpez is having a bad week.
At this point, isn't Volpez having a bad month?
Yeah.
At this point, Volpez is having a bad life.
Yeah.
I'm not sure that's a change
know-
from the status quo. though.
No, that's not wrong given positive shit
Yeah.
still hasn't happened for him yet. It's all just been downhill since he was born.
For those of you that rolled higher than a 12, you sense the forest rhythm, learning to move with it rather than against it. The fog parts still kind of reluctantly, but not as bad since it's cleared out around you. It's revealed hints of markers that may or may not have existed before. The branches bend aside as though granting permission. Roots shift subtly to avoid tripping you. Your senses sharpen. You notice the faint bioluminescent spores marking areas you have already traversed. The delicate hum of hidden insects that respond to your passage. Even the distant rhythmic snap of twigs that might signal unseen watchers. For my other two, you guys are walking for about 10 minutes before realizing the leaning tree head is the same one you passed before. Yet now its shadow stretches toward you like a skeletal limb. The mist curls unnaturally around your legs. The scent of wet moss becomes almost pungent, and the faint whisper of leaves seems tinged with curiosity, or could be mild mockery. Shapes appear at the corner of your vision, only to vanish when you look directly at them. And a sense of vertigo brushes the edges of your mind. Not violent, but disorienting enough to make hesitation seem wise. I need an Arcana check from Volpez and an Insight from Tenacity.
Donde está my shit?
Just as he leaves.
Welcome back.
Discord is being Discord.
Mhm.
I'm back. Discord is really being Discord tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
So I need an Arcana from Volpez and an Insight from Tenacity.
Already rolled on my end. I got a 19.
Tenacity.
What did you get?
You got a 9.
A 9.
Oh.
So Volpez, you start detecting the subtle magical distortions. The plane hums with currents of unseen energy. And following these ley-like vibrations seem to indicate the true path and warn you of loops and false trails. And you see faint, very faint, glowing glyphs hidden in the moss and amongst the fungi that guide you back to the group.
Yay.
For you, Tenacity, this continues for a minute, then 5, then another 10, and you keep passing the same tree. Like, you can see the group. It does seem like they're getting further away from you. But at the same time, you seem to just be looping. And at one point, you could almost swear you saw your own back for a split second. Eventually, it fades, and you're right there with your group. But the shadows seem a little denser, and it feels like you're almost being measured.
I almost threw up.
Too many circles.
And on that, we are going to take a quick 15. We will see you guys back here in a minute.
We are back.
All right, and we are back and very hungry now.
Yeah.
We had a lovely little discussion
Yeah.
about food during the intermission, and now I'm hungry.
Same. No.
But before we can get to the food, we got to finish with night.
Yes.
So, as you guys wander, and Tenacity, you still got a little bit of the vertigo waves going on a little bit.
Mhm.
You get to what seems almost like a clearing, and a mound of roots rises from the forest floor, swelling gently into a low hill. It seems like the rest of the forest almost to be alive. Its surface is covered in clusters of pale, spiraled fungi, softly pulsing with dim bioluminescent light. The air smells faintly of wet earth, mushrooms, and something subtly metallic. Subtly metallic, not suddenly metallic. Like the aftertaste of lightning. At the apex of this root hill sits a singular, enormous, impossibly large, at least 6 foot tall, humanoid ear,
What?
carved naturally from a pale root-like material. It is still, yet there is a presence to it, a tension in the air, shall we say. And the ear seems to listen not only to sound, but to thought, to intention, to movement itself. A faint vibration hums through the surrounding roots, almost imperceptible, like the quiet hum just before a whispered secret travels across a silent room. The forest itself seems to pause, leaning fingers to do the thing, leaning slightly closer, as though giving the ear room to attend to its task. What do you guys do?
Are you all seeing this?
Is that a giant ear?
Yep.
Kind of cool that it did that.
You should yell at it, Tempe.
I'm not going to yell at it. That would be.
Whisper
Hello,
into its
ear.
ear then.
I don't know how to feel about just a random ear with no face attached to it, just here.
Wait.
So, Tempe,
Could
do
I-
you say hello, ear, out loud?
Mhm.
Full volume, shout, how do you say it?
Just normal volume.
So, you say that, and a subtle, non-threatening ripple flows through the mound, almost in the same vibration as the tone and the what's the word?
Pitch?
Pitch?
Cadence
Cadence.
of your voice.
I'm gonna nudge
Feels
Ember.
like
See, it listens.
Nielsen's is sort of cataloged alongside other movement and sound.
If this was attached to a head, can I see about where the other ear would be?
No, it's a pretty bird. I mean, they had a pretty bird. Which puts a pretty bird. Pretty bird. Forward. See. You see where it should be, but there isn't one there. It's just the one singular ear. Sorry, I had to. You saw the mapping.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I saw it and I love the little sounds. It's like I fully understood them. If this is here, and this
Definitely
is here,
heard dog of wisdom.
basically.
Mhm.
If this is here,
But yeah,
and
you
this
only
is
see
here, and that's
you
over
only
there,
see
and this must be over here.
it was ears this big, which means head is this big, which puts it this wide, which puts the other ear over here,
Yeah.
which is that ear is this big, which means it's that wide. Yeah.
All right.
Arletto's gonna approach it cautiously, and he's going to walk around to the other side of it and see what's there.
You see what would be what you can imagine if an ear was fully closed off, what that would be. Like you can see the definition of what would be the cartilage and whatnot, but where the bowl of the ear is, it just rounds out, and there's no actual like canal. As I stick my pen in my ear to demonstrate that works.
Can I roll to see how it looks like it was formed? If it was formed, carved out of something, or grew in this way, or just kind of exists like this without any obvious traces of craftsmanship.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Well, that's an 8.
So you're looking at this, you can't really make hide nor hair of it. You see that it's connected almost, it looks naturally to the mound. But that's about it.
The forest is trying to understand us. Maybe this is its way of continuing that task.
Could Ember lean in and just whisper into its ear? If you can hear us, can you speak?
You lean in, whisper that, and the roots seem to pulse real gently. The air almost shimmers faintly. And you feel, everyone feels, a warm, almost like an approval sensation. Go ahead and give me an insight or arcana.
Insight, I like that. That is 24.
Double the DC. Nice.
Sweet.
So you're leaning in close. You whisper that pulse and shimmer seem to be the only response that you get. But from watching all this and seeing how it reacted to Tempe's normal tone and your whisper, and just kind of looking it over and seeing how it's connected, you begin to understand that it's all this thing does is it maps sound, catalogs movement, and learns everything around it and in this forest. If you want, you can give me, anyone that wants to can give me a survival or nature check.
Sure, I'll
12.
make a nature check.
Survival for me.
Survival.
24.
20. 30, 20.
15 nature.
That's the Ember. You guys,
I rolled a 12 survival.
12. All right. Nasty, what are you doing right now? I ask as you take a bite.
I think Tenacity is going to try to stay close to the group, but is going to kind of like wander off to see what else is around them.
Okay. So the further away from this ear you move, that the gentle resonance that you felt at first when the group was closer starts fading a little bit. And like when you guys are up close, this resonance, you feel it underfoot, almost like in the ground and in the roots, emanating from the mound. And it's a calming but unnerving feeling, like a reminder that you're being cataloged without judgment. This thing seems to just be taking notes. Further out away from it, you don't really find much, just more of the forest. Mushrooms seem to be a little thicker here. When you're up close to it, everyone that's up close to it can see that the ear's surface is subtly striated like the inside of a shell, with faint veins of phosphorescent fungi flowing the contours. The root hill sways almost imperceptibly, almost like it's breathing. Even in the silence, you hear a faint hum. Every footstep taken, every whispered word amplifies the hum in similar patterns. In this area, you smell a sudden bloom of a sweet metallic scent. Every time there's a loud noise, and every light whisper barely stirs the mushrooms releasing the spores that give off this scent. What you guys thinking? Also, Knight, you are out of focus.
Oh.
Options.
I think Tenacity is trying to figure out if our trail through this forest, if the forest is guiding us to a destination, or is just reacting to our decisions to go a certain path.
How is he doing that?
He's just kind of like pondering. Like he's looking back at all of the decisions that they've made so far, leaving the camp earlier today. And has kind of been observing the fact that every time that they've moved every time they've turned, not exactly going straight, but like turned to a direction, fog has lifted, lights along the floor have appeared with the mushrooms, the terrain has been easier in that direction. So he's trying to figure out, just mentally, he's trying to figure out if the forest is guiding us or if it is reacting to us.
Okay, give me give me an insight.
While he's doing that, DM, are we in the clearing? Can we see up to the sky right now?
Yes. And it's that same like violet bluish hue.
There aren't any stars in the sky, correct?
Not a one.
I just had a very silly thought.
You want to ask the
Hold that silly thought.
you're where to go?
I will hold the silly thought.
So, Tenacity, you're sitting there pondering, and you get the sense that it's more reactive than guiding. While Tenacity's pondering, what's the silly thought?
So, I feel like there should be dogs here, or a dog race of some kind, because in 101 Dalmatians, the way the dogs communicated was the Twilight bark, where they would all come
Nice.
out and share their news, barking precisely at Twilight, and this is the Twilight Plain.
Nice.
Okay.
Writing that down.
It's a little thought that occurred to me.
Yeah.
And it's like, wait a second, but that's cute though. Just dogs.
So you can hear us, but you cannot speak. But can you listen? Do you hear what we say? Do you understand our words?
Is that what tone of voice?
Questioning. Is
I
this
mean,
true?
like whisper, normal volume.
A soft-spoken voice. A gentle nudge of what more can you give? What more do you take?
So just like with Tempe's hello ear, you get the same non-threatening ripple that flows through the mound.
Will you show us the way?
Same non-threatening ripple that just flows through the mound.
I think that means yes.
Same non-threatening ripple that flows through the mound.
Does anyone want to try a song?
Do you know any good ones?
Good ones, no. When the fire dies, the night takes breath. When smoke ascends, the soul finds rest. The fire walks silent through, the embers glow, counting the hearts that cease below. Roses and flame, blood and bone, all burn bright, then stand alone. Ash to sky and heat to cold, carry their names as stories told. No dawn defies what dusk decrees. All fires fade, all spirits freeze. So let the smoke rise, and let the light fall. Take them our fire, then take us all.
You have a lovely voice.
That was very nice. What do you want to write? It's kind of a sad song.
So with that, a resonant hum pulses through the forest floor as you sing. Sounds and feels almost like it's in a way harmonizing.
With what harmony? Ugh.
The vibration feels like the plane is echoing back their presence. That the moment is being remembered.
You know, this place kind of reminds me of what a baby would be like. Observing, watching, reacting. No real purpose to it, just other than it sees things doing things and is trying to mimic. I don't think that we're being led to anywhere. I think this place has new things to learn from. It's just reacting. It feels like we're just kind of aimlessly wandering. But I don't know how to get out of here. To go somewhere else.
Should we scream at it now?
I wouldn't suggest it. His face
Before
is
you
alive.
do, you hear from the reaches of your mind, and only you hear this, Ember.
Ember, my dear knight. This plane is of my own creation. Do you not recognize my magic? Why do you think it seemed to respect you? Enjoy this place. Learn it. But also, do not forget your task. His face.
Hold on, please hold that face, Bella.
Face.
Okay, you can drop the face.
Do you remember when we were talking, Arletto?
Listen. He very specifically said that. He was very specifically trying to say that he didn't think he was an illusion by the Raven Queen. Not that he wasn't working for the Raven Queen. Oh, fuck you so much.
But none of you know this, only the players.
Terrible.
Perhaps we should just move on.
Don't know that we can get anything useful here.
Perhaps if we continue, we'll find a mouth.
Hey, yo.
If the ear is here, how will the mouth hear us and be able to answer?
The whole forest hears. It heard us from the time we came in. At least, I think that's what Nasty implied.
I mean, it definitely was responding to me back there.
It did seem to speak to you.
Throughout your conversation, it's just that as long as it's at that like normal conversational tone, that same resonance and ripple out from the mound. That nice gentle one.
Hmm.
Was my phone dropping audible?
No.
Or did my face just give it away?
Your face gave it away.
Arleto's gonna circle the edge of the clearing, starting from where they entered, back around and see if there looks to be anything out.
Give me a perception check.
Well, he stumbles over a root and doesn't see anything. That's a natural one.
As Arletto is doing that, from where he is, which is kind of a distance away from the group, Tenacity will full sprint towards the ear, jump and dive into the ear hole.
Oh.
And not knowing you don't know that not knowing that there isn't one.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally just head pop. Just plap.
Oh no, he's going like.
Oh, that's gonna hurt. We all. I feel like we all just kind of like he does this running leap, and all of us just kind of go. Sort of moment.
You take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as you just slam into this thing.
Cool.
Yeah.
It's a lot more solid than it looks, and there is no ear hole.
Volpez is gonna
You're kind of just
down.
old and cradled in the bowl of the ear.
Volpez is gonna lean down while still staring at Tenacity towards Tempe and just go, "Are you sure you two are related?"
Unfortunately, yes.
Clearly, your parents saved the brains for you.
He had more time to study. He did not like books.
That is obvious. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
I mean, he's nice, but... Oi.
I'm just gonna say, since Tenacity did that, I'm gonna say that's why Arletto flubbed the perception check.
Arletto just saw that and face planted.
Yeah.
Tripped over a root while watching.
Like, what is this idiot do?
Yeah.
Please tell me you are making a note that is a scene that needs to be clipped.
Oh, yeah.
Good.
Are you okay, Tenacity?
I don't know what I was
You got
thinking.
a couple broken fingers.
Do you remember when Ember said we should be respectful of the forest? Do you like it when people dive into you?
Listen, I wasn't trying to be disrespectful. All I was trying to figure out was if there was another side.
I'm going to go over and help him. And then I'm just going to turn to the ear and say, I'm so sorry, he's so dumb. Tenacity, keep walking.
Oh, you got mom voice.
Oh, your little sister.
I feel like Ember, Volpez, and Arletto just kind of go, ooh. All three of us just take a step back.
Because they've also never heard me use that tone of voice.
Nope.
What are you getting ready to roll?
I think normally, the cure wounds. I think normally Tenacity would huff, but in this moment, he's going to introspectively realize that Not everything needs action. Here we go. Whoosh. Oh, neat. Exactly what I took damage for.
Nice.
Okay, nice. So what is the party doing now that Nasty is out of the earball?
I'm of the opinion that we just keep going.
Agreed.
Yeah, I think that was more aggressive than screaming at it, so I don't think screaming at it's going to do anything to it. So yeah, definitely just gonna walk on.
All right. So after what feels like hours of careful navigation, and for reference, we'll call you guys waking up like 7 a.m. It would feel like it's about 3 p.m. by now. Y'all been walking for a minute. The dense twilight forest begins to thin. Light, muted and silvery, flitters down through an unnatural canopy. The air grows still. Damp fog drifts lazily across the forest floor. Then you see it, a clearing, strange and arresting, unlike anything you've seen before. Go away, you stupid menu. Go away, you stupid select menu. The ground is not simply moss covered. Instead, it is patterned with parallel bands of moss, each one raised slightly, like natural ribbons laid upon the earth. Some are broad, others thin. Some twist delicately around the bases of trees or the roots of fallen trunks. They almost seem to guide the way, extending outward like rails, bending gently as if leading towards specific points deeper in the forest. As you walk, these bends glow faintly underfoot, phosphorescent spores tracing your contours. The forest beyond the clearing seems subtly warped, as if the clearing is a lens, revealing a hidden structure. And occasional breaks in the moss reveal darker soil beneath, as though some paths have been used more frequently than others. And even in the silence, the clearing hums faintly. Footsteps on the moss brands create vibrations, subtle but perceptible, echoing like distant drum beats. Occasional soft pops of spores releasing give the tactile sense that the clearing itself, like the rest of the forest you've been through so far, is alive and responsive. The moss has a stronger earthy scent than the surrounding areas, though. And reaching down and touching the bands, curiosity transmits a faint vibration, almost like the memory of movement itself. If you would like, you can give me perception or investigation checks. But what are you guys currently doing as you walk into this area?
Volpez is silent and just kind of walking more to the back of the group and almost keeping a slight few pace distance, observing everything around. Also, I rolled investigation and it was a 14.
Tenacity rolled, or I rolled perception. It was a 24.
Arletto, as they approach the clearing, Arletto's looking around trying to figure out what the differences mean, and as they enter, he is leaning down a little bit and running his fingers over the moss, trying to understand it almost. And I rolled investigation 17.
For Temperance, I did perception. I got a 25. And I think for her, she's kind of just looking at it as they're walking, like, at a distance, trying to see if the patterns at all make a bigger picture that looking at it close-up's not letting you see.
Rolled an 18 perception. I'm mostly just watching everyone's back.
The good news is y'all passed. Y'all at least hit the DC. Volpez was smack on the DC. So as you guys are looking around and checking all of this out, you notice that some bands seem to correspond precisely to your own walking rhythm. Like the ground seems to remember your pace and footfalls every time traveling this forest. Other bands are older, faintly glowing, seemingly left by someone or something else that traveled these paths long before. For Arletto and Tenacity, you guys see the pattern in this. You notice that the width of the bands seems to directly correlate to the number of travelers. One traveler, it's just a skinny little band. Looking at yours, it seems to be decently wider, but not as wide as some of the others. It seems that wherever there's a curve or bend, it's where someone hesitated or stumbled or maybe changed course. You see a repetition in frequency in some of the bands. And that tells you just how often a path had been traveled. It gives you the sense of others moving through this plane, even though no one is visible. For the other three, you actually begin to recognize non-humanoid movement patterns. Some paths are too tight, too rhythmic, too precise, or conversely, too heavy to belong to anything human or humanoid. These patterns seem to hint at the presence of unknown creatures inhabiting the plane. What do you guys do?
Well, there's definitely other things here.
Not humanoids from the looks of things.
I think we ought to be moving quicker.
No, I agree. Some of these trails, though, look like there were more things moving. I can see there are some where multiple things were moving, and then some where there was only one or a few things moving. It is very strange.
I definitely think we should keep moving faster, but we should try to avoid the ones that don't look the ones that look like creatures. They haven't shown themselves yet. I don't think they want to be found. And I don't want to see them.
Mm-mm. Agreed.
I suggest we start running. Dashing, it would be.
Through the snow?
Yeah.
But there's no one-horse open sleigh.
You're going, or the field you go. But you ain't laughing all the way right now.
No one's laughing.
Temperance might.
No. Mostly a nervous laugh.
Tenacity will kind of sidle up next to Temperance and kind of whisper loosely towards her and say, I prayed to the Moonweaver last night. I am not in a good headspace.
Because it did not go well? Or
No, because of everything that has gone on so far. Not just in this place, but everything.
I understand.
It is kind of why I was glad that you and Arletto decided to pair up last night for last watch so that I could think and try and understand these feelings that I'm feeling.
I think you definitely need to do that, but I don't think here is the place.
I don't have to be smart to agree with you on that one.
I'm gonna look at Ember. So we're running?
And that's where we're going to end our session.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for watching.
Yee.
We will pick this story up in the new year. Our next session will actually be a holiday-themed one-shot that I am really looking forward to. I think you guys will enjoy it. Well, part of me is really looking forward to it because I know what these chuckle fucks are planning.
Don't worry, we'll have a side chat about it.
But
Eat.
stay safe, stay warm, and we will see you in 2 weeks.
Boing.
Bye.
Bye.